Shabbat Shalom. When Rabbi Kipnis and Rabbi Weiss invited me to say some words, they told me this was a service of resilience and support, and I want to address that. But first, I want you to know my heart breaks for you and all Jewish communities. What happened last weekend in Colleyville, Texas, was an act of terror and violence of hate. The city of Calabasas, and with our sister cities throughout the Conejo Valley and all around our nation, will combat anti-Semitism and anti-Semitic violence, targeted hate crimes against the Jewish community, just like we do for every other act of hate. These types of anti-Semitic attacks are becoming all too common, and we must work harder together in partnership to end anti-Semitism and other forms of hatred, and better embrace each other's humanity and dignity. Hate has no place in Calabasas or anywhere in the world. I'm here to not only show my support for you and all Jewish communities, but to hopefully contribute in a small way to how we might find resilience in the face of daily worry that something bad could happen, and especially in weeks like this when it does happen. As the mayor of Calabasas, the director of a wildland firefighting program for young adults, a mother, a daughter, a sister, every day when I leave my home in the morning, I take with me an ever-present feeling of dread. Dread is defined as a terror or apprehension as to something that might happen in the future. I know I'm not alone with these feelings. My daily dread looks something like this, and some are common. Will one of my family members get sick or hurt today? Is a wildfire or an earthquake going to strike, and are we prepared? Will a young wildland firefighter need to be airlifted to a hospital? Will there be a shooting in Calabasas? Another anti-Semitic attack? Carrying around this sense of dread can be overwhelming, but we need not. We have to stay resilient as individuals and a community and be present in daily lives. We need to find joy nonetheless. I consider myself to be a happy, optimistic person. I never knew I was born this way, or was it my upbringing in a large, loving family of siblings that shaped my optimism? But I know it nurtures my resilience in my daily dreads. When I was a special education teacher, I would experience what I called magical moments every day at school. It could have been watching students working together successfully as a group, or when someone comes early to class excited to share something they learned with me, or simply a child thanking me, or calling out my name across the campus. I learned that these flittering magical moments were actually an emotion now recognized by psychologists and scientists as moments of awe, as in awestruck, where you are awesome. According to Dr. Datchler Keltner of the Greater Good Science Center at UC Berkeley, the center of awe studies, he says, awe is the feeling we get in the presence of something vast that challenges our understanding of the world, like looking up at a million stars in the night sky, or marveling at the birth of a child. When people feel awe, they may use other words to describe the experience, such as wonder, amazement, or surprise, or magical moments. The most common sources of awe are other people and nature, but awe can be elicited by many other experiences as well, such as music, art, architecture, religious experiences, and even one's own accomplishments. But awe is found in the everyday, watching the leaves of a ginkgo tree change from green to yellow, or seeing a stranger give food to a homeless person. He adds, today's researchers are uncovering the benefits of awe for clear thinking, good health, and close relationships. In my New Year's message to my staff, at the California Conservation Corps, I encourage them to practice finding awe in the mundane, but to not only stop and appreciate those moments of awe in the workplace or their daily lives, but also to create moments of awe for others, like you are doing tonight at this beautiful musical service of reflection, support, and hope. And that is the message I leave you with this evening as we struggle to find strength after the horrific attack in Texas. And as we move forward through other challenging times and daily worries ahead, may we try to create more moments of awe for ourselves from our beautiful surroundings, like the Santa Monica Mountains behind me, the children in our lives, a walk through our own neighborhoods, being together watching a Calabasas football or basketball game, or sitting in our backyards watching a glorious California sunset, and we've had many, or sitting on Zoom being inspired like I am tonight. And as is important, when we cultivate awe moments for others, we also benefit ourselves. In closing, know that my colleagues of the Calabasas City Council, including your congregants, Councilmember David Shapiro and Councilmember Peter Kraut, and Mayor Halpern from Westlake Village and Mayor Klein Lopez from Agora Hills, as well as our residents throughout our surrounding communities, hold your safety, your security, and well-being, and that of all the Jewish people as a high, non-negotiable priority. Thank you, Rabbi Kittens, Rabbi Weiss, and your musical leader, Andrew Fromer, for including me, and more, for providing me with another moment of awe and resilience. Shabbat Shalom.